Mama J. Thanks for joining. Today we're going to talk about how to hold your yarn and your hook to get you started. Let's go. When you're learning how to crochet, the most important things are to know how to hold your yarn and your hook. So I'm going to go over a couple of methods of each, and you can just practice and figure out what works best for you. It's going to feel a little unnatural at first, but with more practice, you'll get it in no time. You'll be holding the yarn and the hook and we'll be ready to crochet. So first, let's look at the hook. If you watched the last episode, we talked about the different parts of the crochet hook. So the two methods that I'm going to talk to you about today, one is overhand. You're going to take your thumb and your index finger and you're going to hold that thumb rest, and you're going to let the handle of the hook rest in the palm of your hand. So that's the overhand, and sometimes it's referenced as the knife hold. So the other method is the underhand, or some would call it the pencil. Again, you're going to use your thumb and your index finger to hold that thumb rest, and the handle is going to rest on top of your hand this time. I personally like the overhand and the knife hold. It's just more comfortable for me. So let's go ahead and look at making a slip knot really quick, because we're going to need to put the yarn on the hook just to show how to hold it. So you're going to wrap the yarn around your finger. You're going to take the back yarn, pull it over the front, and then you're going to take the new back and pull it over your finger while the other one stays on, and then you've created a slip knot. So let's do that again really quick. You're going to wrap it around your finger. You're going to take the back yarn, pull it forward, take your new back and pull it over your finger, keeping that loop. So once you make the slip knot, you just put it on your hook and pull a little bit until that knot comes up to your hook. So now, to hold the yarn in your left hand, where the hook is going to be in your right, the yarn is going to be in your left. So we've got the tail, the starting tail that's going to stay on this side. Then you've got this string that's going to be attached to your ball of yarn. So let's go ahead and take this off so we have freedom in the yarn. So you're going to take your tail and you're going to put it over your pinky, under your ring finger, over your middle finger, and it's going to come around your pointer. So let's look at that with palm up. Let's go a little bit slower. You're going to go over your pinky, under your ring, over your middle, and wrap it around that pointer finger. So when the slip knot is attached to the hook here, you're going to control your yarn with the thumb and your middle finger. And as you're creating the stitches and the chains, you can use these two fingers to again guide your work as your index finger and your pinky finger control the yarn and how loose or how fast it's going to come through. So if you pinch your pinky to your ring finger, you can see it's going to stop the yarn, but if you open it up a little bit, then you've got more yarn coming through as you continue to build your stitches. So the other method is the pinky hold, and you're going to create more of a tension on the yarn through your pinky. You're going to wrap it around your pinky this time instead of just going over it. And the rest is the same, under your ring, over your middle, and then over your pointer finger. So let's do that again a little bit slower. You're going to wrap it around your pinky. You're going to go under your ring, over your middle, and then around your pointer finger. So again, as the hook is attached to the slip knot, your thumb and that middle finger are going to control the yarn. And now with it wrapped around your pinky, you've got a little more control over how much and how quickly that yarn is going to feed, because as you're crocheting, you need to maintain tension here, because if you've got too much slack, then your chains and your stitches are going to be too big, and then your work is not going to look even. So those are two ways to hold the hook in the yarn and how to make a slip knot. All right, so let's do it all together now. So let's make our slip knot. going to put it on the hook, tighten it down, and then this is where you figure out which method works best for you. And here's how we're going to hold the yarn. Stay tuned, and the next video we're actually going to get in and we're going to start playing around with the yarn. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And thanks for watching. Happy yarning!